Good afternoon. The Guardia Civil report 3 individuals were arrested yesterday for their involvement in a shooting that took place in Torrevieja. The incident resulted in the death of another individual. A gunshot was heard at 7 p.m. and the Guardia Civil and local police responded with multiple patrols to the scene. 20 minutes later, a man who was lying on the ground passed away despite efforts to stabilise him. 3 men were arrested, although the alleged perpetrators fled the scene. The weapon that was suspected of having been used in the attack was also confiscated. An Airbus plane has been grounded after suffering massive damage as it was hit by a bird whilst taking off from Madrid. Yesterday afternoon's Iberia flight IB579 was forced to land back in Madrid after it was reportedly struck by a large bird during takeoff. Photos from the Adolfo Suarez Madrid Barajas airport showed the plane's nose having suffered severe damage. Data from Flight Radar 24 showed the plane made a short loop above the area before landing back at the airport just over an hour after it took off. Meanwhile, the UGT and CGT unions have called for a series of strikes among ground staff working for Ryanair's handling subsidiary at Madrid Airport, starting on August 15th. The industrial action is set to include 22 strike days through the remainder of the year, aiming to disrupt operations during some of the busiest travel periods. The first wave of stoppages will take place on August the 15th, 16th and 17th. The country's third major union, the CCOO, has opted not to join the action. The number of people registering as jobless fell by 0.1% in July from a month earlier, or by 1,357, leaving a total of 2.4 million people out of work, so data from the Labour Ministry showed this morning. The number is the lowest since June 2008. Police were forced to rush in and break up a skirmish after around 100 football hooligans attacked each other during a pre-season friendly. CD Tenerife and UD Las Palmas squared off in an islands derby which boiled over into violence on Saturday. Footage taken before kick-off showed a large band of Las Palmas supporters abandoning their seats. They marched around the side of the pitch and attempted to break into the other stand to try and attack home supporters. They appeared to throw multiple missiles towards the home section, while some were even spotted attempting to launch barriers to cause maximum disruption. Police were quick to rush to the scene. The so-called friendly ended in a 1-1 draw and then went on to penalties, which Tenerife went on to win 4-1. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.